Hi, I'm Tina Middleton, author of the Forestville series, and I would like to welcome you to the writing journey, where we encourage and inspire each other on our journey as new writers. Today we're going to be talking about those who support us while we write. Do you have someone who provides that support and encouragement for you? Have you ever read the acknowledgments in a book? I love to read these because it tells you who helped this writer on his or her writing journey. This is a book by one of my favorite people, Mark Lowry, and he tells about the people who helped him bring the book about, people who helped him with editing. I did the same thing with my books. One of the first things you'll see in here is acknowledgments. And the first one I thank each time is my Lord and Savior, who gave me the idea for the book. Now, I suppose there are people who can write and do write and publish without any help from anybody. I think most of us need a lot of people, a long list of people, to help us on that writing journey. Let me tell you a little bit about the ones who helped me. I got support, first of all, from my family. And first of all, most of all, I'd have to say my husband. Oh my goodness, he's the one that got me started first. I just kept talking about the idea for my book until finally he said, sit down and write some notes or an outline or something. And he listened to me endlessly tell him stories and scenes from the book. After I had written, he sat down, he patiently read over it and over it and over it. Oh my goodness. He designed the covers for these books, as well as the bookmarks that look just like the covers. He's been my biggest fan and support. When I start feeling down, I start feeling like I can't do it. You know, I'm just not going to get this book done. Or nobody's going to buy my book. He encourages me. So he's been the biggest support for me. But I have others in my family. Our oldest daughter is a martial artist. And so because of the martial artist scenes in both of the books, Kimberly has helped me keep from making mistakes. Our youngest daughter also likes to write. And so I've been able to share and swap writing stories with her. And that's encouraging. That's helpful. Even though she didn't give me anything, she encouraged me. That means a lot. I have an aunt who, every book I've written, she's made sure to buy copies of it and sent me texts telling me how proud she is of me and that she is my biggest fan. And I so appreciate that. My uncle, us kids called him Abby, Albert Vernon, he's gone home now. But I remember visiting him, and my aunt was buying several of these for gifts, my first books, Nicky Dog and Love and Grace. And I decided I want to give Uncle Abby a copy of each of these. And he did something that to this day, warms my heart. Abby couldn't hear very well, so he kind of just sat aside from the conversation, and he spent the time while Aunt Helen and I were visiting, reading through both of the books that I had given him. I have a picture of him that it means so much to me, of him sitting there with his little dog on his lap, reading my books. I will treasure that picture. So that's the support I got from my family. But it wasn't just family. Oh, I have friends who bought the books as soon as they were released. I would go on Facebook, I would say, Mistaken Target has been released. And a few minutes later, I'd get a Facebook message back, got mine. So that means a lot to a new writer too. And for you new writers out there, you'll find out what I mean if you haven't experienced it already. I have coworkers who encourage me. When I'm moaning about the lack of sales or whatever, they'll tell me, oh, you're going to be a best-selling author. Even before I released my first novel, one of my coworkers gave me a mug for Christmas. It says, Future Best-Selling Author. I keep that mug on my desk at work. I don't put anything in it, I just look at it. It's very encouraging for me. Now, by this point, you're probably picking up on a theme. You're thinking, she sure likes that word encouraging. Yeah, encouragement means a lot to me. I think it's very important for us new writers, those who want to be writers, to get lots of encouragement. Another place that I have received support, and my favorite word, encouragement, is from writing groups. I've been a member of Romance Writers of America and the local group, NOLA Stars. And when I was first working on Mistaken Target, I received a lot of input from them that was very helpful, that probably helped me avoid a lot of mistakes. We had workshops, we had meetings. They, bless their hearts, they let me pick their brains. Many of the members of our group are published writers themselves. And they were able to listen to me, give advice. Again, sometimes it was just encouragement. Keep going, keep writing. That's really important. Now I'm a member of a group that's called the American Christian Fiction Writers. And this is really more my genre because I write Christian books. Right now I'm focusing on Christian fiction. And I love this group. There is a larger national organization that I am a member of, but we also have a group right here. I first found this group when I went to one of their workshops. And it was about half a day, a little more than half a day. Just all kinds of helpful tips, tools, encouragement. I even started a short story because of an exercise they gave us. And it was from an idea that I had, but I didn't quite know where to go with it. I hope to polish that short story and one day release an anthology of Christian short stories. So that's just a few areas where you can get encouragement, you can get support, family and friends, co-workers. Let's see, who else do I have missing? Family, friends, co-workers, writing groups. The thing about writing groups is these are other people who write or who want to write. They understand what you're wanting to do, what you're experiencing, and they can tell you what's happened on their journey to help you with yours. So again, these are just a few of the places where you can get support. Very important places. Agents, editors, publishers, they can provide that support for you too. Where do you get your support? Please send me your comments below. Let me know where you get your support. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Ring that bell so that you get notifications for when the next video is released. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and on my Amazon author page. You have a great week.